What's going on, guys? Zach Parks here, and in today's video we are taking a trip to the coast of Carolina. Hillary and I woke up Easter Sunday. We didn't really have any plans. We're both heathens pretty much, so we don't celebrate, and we knew all of our friends would be busy, and it was just a beautiful day. We were supposed to go hiking, some plans fell through, so we said fuck it. Hopped in the van and drove down to Folly Beach in Charleston, South Carolina. Yeah, spent the afternoon wandering around. I had the lovely Pentax 6.7 with the 90mm 2.8. I shot 2 rolls of Ectar 100. Then I took a very special roll with me that I've been holding on to a little while. That was given to me by my buddy Hayden Garfield. It was a roll of 220 Portra 400 NC, expired in 06, I think this roll was. So I went through those 3 rolls, which I guess it was more like 4 rolls with the 220 roll included in there. Yeah, it was just a really good time. It was a very spontaneous trip. We got down there around 3:30. So we had a little bit of time to kill before sunset. We just walked around on the beach, walked around on the inside of the island, photographed some of the houses and stuff like that. And then we went back to the south point of the island at the county park to just hang out and watch the sunset. It was a beautiful day. Would have been nice to have some clouds in the sky, but it was just like a beautiful day with crystal clear blue skies, not a cloud in sight. But it would have been interesting to have some clouds up there. Would have added to some of the photos, I feel like. But also, I think we all know that I am a big fan of those clear blue skies and just a negative space in the upper part of the image. So yeah, it was very nice. We had a really good time. Weather was perfect, but let's go ahead and roll that footage, and I'll get back to you guys.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
All right, so at this point in the video, we had made our way down to the little tourist trap, on the beach, which is just right off of Folly Road when you drive onto the island. It's just where all the bars and the restaurants and shops and stuff are on the island. That spot was a little, that area was just much too crowded for our taste. You can see in this photo here, there was a lot of congregation and no mask in sight at a lot of the places. So fuck that. We grabbed us a delicious pineapple whip, which I wish I would have gotten some footage of so you guys could see it, because it was amazing. From the Pineapple Hut, I think it was called, on the island. Cool little soft serve food truck type thing. But yeah, we grabbed that, and then I loaded up the roll of Portra 400 NC into the Pentax, and we just hopped back on the beach and made our way back to the south side of the island to the county park to watch the sunset. Here we go, guys. Okay, so I gotta tell you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little disappointed in the Portra 400 NC shots. I don't know. I've always gotten really good results when I had that film before. You know what I mean? Of course, it's always expired, so you never really know what you're gonna get. It's always a toss up. I don't know. I don't really know what I was expecting, but I was definitely expecting a little bit better results than this. I wasn't there. Like some of the shots, I really enjoyed from it. The faded look, the grainy look, kind of I think kind of did add like a nice little like vintage vibe to the beach photos. But just really wasn't what I was expecting. Honestly, I wish I just would have stuck with Ektar. Especially for that sunset photo. I think that would have looked beautiful on Ektar. But I had just a few minutes to kill. Not too much time. Like the sun, as you saw, was almost down. But I decided to set up my newest addition to the camera lineup, which is the Wista 45DX filled camera. That's my new 4x5. And I had that, and I had a couple of sheets of Acros 100. So I made a very, very split-second decision to break out the Wista, throw it up on the tripod, and try to fire off a couple of shots of the sunset. I thought it would look really cool with the 90mm lens on there, and especially on black and white. I just thought it was going to look awesome, but I was in a hurry, and I made some mistakes. But we'll talk about that in just a second. Until then, you guys just enjoy this beautiful footage of this beautiful, beautiful camera and a gorgeous sunset on the beach. All right. So in my rush to set up and get the camera ready and fire off a couple of shots, I grabbed my ND filter out of my bag, threw it on the lens. I just wanted a bit longer of an exposure, and so I meant to grab my 3-stop ND filter, but in reality, I grabbed my 10-stop ND filter, threw it on there without realizing. So I was metering for my 3-stop ND filter, and I made a 2-second exposure at f/35, followed by a 1-second exposure at f/35, just to cover my bases. And then I broke the camera down, put everything back in the bag, and we hiked back to the van and got on the road. Well, about halfway home, driving on the interstate, it hit me that I used the wrong ND filter. So my 3-stop ND filter is a 67 millimeter filter, which fits that 90 millimeter lens. My 3-stop ND filter is a 77 millimeter filter, which used to fit my RB lens, and I have to use a step up, step down ring or whatever for that to fit the 90 millimeter lens. And it just hit me. We're driving down the highway and I was just like, fuck. I knew that I butchered those 2 photos. But come here. You want to make your YouTube debut? Yeah. Sorry guys. This is Worm. This is our little house cat. He was pawing at my foot. So he's making his YouTube debut at the moment. You see the camera? Yeah. Good boy. But yeah, I knew I fucked those up. I thought about maybe pushing it a couple of stops in development, but even then it would have still been 5 stops underexposed. So I developed it normal, in some HC 110, along with some other shots that I had to develop. I just said, fuck it, threw it in there. And I was like, we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out. Well, the answer to that is nothing. The sun was there. You could see the sun on the negative. Other than that, that was it. It was just a clear negative. Like there was nothing there. So yeah, fuck that up, and that will teach me to rush through the process with my 4x5. I normally don't do that, but yeah, I made that last minute decision. I thought it would look cool. It did it. Learn from my mistakes, y'all. Do not rush yourself when it comes to large format. Take your time, get it right. The film is not fucking cheap. Yeah, you don't want to waste it. That hurt. That hurt, but lesson learned, I guess. But yeah, that is going to do it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that you saw. As always, if you did, please feel free to give it that thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give it the thumbs down. I don't like that as much, but you're entitled to your opinion. And if you're new here, you can hit that subscribe button. That just, helps me get that follower count up there, get the videos out there further. If you guys want to share the videos, whatever. Obviously, I want these to get out there to as many people as possible. And if you think these are good and worth your time and you know someone who might like it, send them my way. I keep these videos coming every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you would like to support the channel, there is a print shop that will be linked down below. All that money goes towards, keeping the film fridge stocked, keeping the gas tank full in the van, and keeping my lights on here at the house, just so I can keep these videos coming every week for you guys. If you're not already, you can head over to Instagram, give me a follow at Zach Parks Photo. All of this stuff, as usual, will be linked down below in the description for your convenience. Until next time, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in every week. It means the world to me. And y'all just stay safe out there. keep shooting, take it easy, and I'll see you next week.